Enemy truck!
After years of sending advisors, supplies, and military assets to combat insurgency in South Vietnam, the United States decides to commit ground troops to guard its bases and personnel from rising guerrilla activity. In March of 1965, the 9th Marine Expeditionary Force comes ashore at Da Nang to provide protection to the airfield and vital port. Greeted with enthusiasm by the local population, the Marines hope their presence will deter Viet Cong activity in the vicinity of Da Nang. But this is not to be. As guerrilla activity intensifies, American military personnel become favored targets. Within a month, President Johnson authorizes the Marines to begin offensive combat operations around Da Nang. At first, these operations are small in scale, aimed at locating the Viet Cong and preempting their attacks. Most engagements are intense, but over quickly, as the Viet Cong disperse before the superior firepower of American forces. These actions result in much higher casualties for the Viet Cong than for the Americans they attack, prompting many observers to suggest that the conflict in Vietnam will be a very short one. After enduring 5 months of increasingly aggressive Viet Cong activity in the area of the American air bases at Da Nang and Chu Lai, the Marines are on the lookout for a decisive, set-piece battle that will crush the guerrillas. When intelligence gathered from Viet Cong deserters reveals that communist forces are massing for an early autumn attack on Chu Lai, the stage is set for the first major combat operation of the Vietnam War. Codenamed Operation Starlight, this preemptive strike on the massing Viet Cong consists of a two-pronged attack, with Marine landing craft hitting the beaches south of Chu Lai and helicopters assaulting the hill overlooking the link-up point near the hamlet of An Quang. The Viet Cong resistance is fierce, and the high-spirited but inexperienced Marines rely on naval gunfire, air support, and artillery to help them extricate the tenacious VC from their hillside bunkers. After 2 days of hard fighting and a week of mop-up operations, the Marines succeed in their goal, destroying the 1st VC Regiment and underlining American military dominance of the main force Viet Cong. Although the Marines suffer casualties, they inflict more than 10 times as many on the enemy, a lopsided ratio that will continue throughout the conflict. As the war in Vietnam progresses through 1966 and into '67, the Viet Cong develop new tactics to blunt the material advantages of the United States. The Americans' use of the helicopter allow U.S. units to patrol vast swaths of countryside and respond quickly to enemy activity. In turn, VC units mount sudden attacks and ambushes on vulnerable American units, then melt into the jungle when help is on the way. Bases along the Ho Chi Minh Trail in neighboring Laos and Cambodia allow the Viet Cong to retreat in the face of superior forces, where the Americans are forbidden to follow. American forces operate closely alongside the Army of the Republic of Vietnam to locate and destroy Viet Cong bases and supply caches, and to wrest control of the countryside from communist insurgents. Americans serve as advisors and aides to ARVN troops, especially in the hotly contested areas north of Saigon, known as War Zone C and the Iron Triangle. A series of operations with names like Attleboro and Cedar Falls are mounted to sweep this area clean of guerrilla activity. The difficulty of this task is compounded by the ingenious tunnel systems that crisscross this area. Dug by Viet Cong and local conscripts and well camouflaged, these underground structures range from simple spider holes and subterranean caches to elaborate bases with their own hospitals, munitions factories, and printing presses. Deep enough to be invulnerable to all but the largest American bombs, the tunnels allow the guerrillas to find safety and concealment until the Americans pass, then re-emerge with their insurgency capabilities intact. The American combat base at Khe Sanh is opened in September of 1966 to serve as a strategic keystone in the attempt to cut the Ho Chi Minh Trail and separate the guerrilla forces of the South from their North Vietnamese support. Dominating the rugged hillsides 14 miles south of the demilitarized zone, Khe Sanh controls the major east-west road in the area, as well as the Laotian border. Both sides understand the significance of this outpost, and the North Vietnamese army are keen to take it, diverting troops from the trail into prepared positions in the Khe Sanh Hills in preparation for a major offensive. The NVA preparations are discovered, mostly by luck, in the spring of 1967, and the Communists are forced to attack several months earlier than originally expected. The Marines successfully defend Khe Sanh against the premature attack, then mount an offensive of their own, designed to clear the NVA from the hills overlooking the base. The battles rage night and day, through heavy rains, as the Marines encounter heavily fortified NVA positions and use mortars, artillery, and airstrikes to pound them into mud. After weeks of fierce fighting, the Khe Sanh Hills are finally freed from NVA control. Khe Sanh is too great a prize for the NVA to let it go after a single battle, and the North Vietnamese leadership direct their forces to reassemble in the area soon after the hill fights are concluded. Within less than a year, Khe Sanh will once again be the focus of a major offensive. In late January 1968, the people of South Vietnam busily prepare for the traditional holiday of Tet, marking the Lunar New Year. Civilians decorate their shops and homes, and the military looks forward to a brief ceasefire, with many ARVN soldiers taking leave as the country celebrates. Communist insurgents are preparing for something different, however. North Vietnam chooses the ceasefire as the time to launch the General Uprising, a massive coordinated offensive targeting every major base and urban area in South Vietnam. Viet Cong guerrillas prepare and mobilize, while NVA troops infiltrate the South via the Ho Chi Minh Trail. On January 31st, over 80,000 communist troops attack hamlets, districts, and cities across South Vietnam, including Saigon and the previously untouched imperial capital of Hue. The traditional capital of Vietnam and a symbol of that country's rich cultural heritage, Hue is overrun by this Tet offensive. Viet Cong and NVA troops pour through the streets, arresting Catholics, scholars, and other enemies of the revolution who do not flee. By the 1st of February, the entire city, including the venerated Palace of Peace, is firmly in communist hands. Only the American MAC-V compound to the south of the Perfume River and the ARVN 1st Division headquarters to the north of the Citadel managed to hold out against the fierce NVA attacks. In late January 1968, the people of South Vietnam busily prepare for the traditional holiday of Tet, marking the Lunar New Year. Civilians decorate their shops and homes, and the military looks forward to a brief ceasefire, with many ARVN soldiers taking leave as the country celebrates. Communist insurgents are preparing for something different, however. North Vietnam chooses the ceasefire as the time to launch the General Uprising, a massive coordinated offensive targeting every major base and urban area in South Vietnam. Viet Cong guerrillas prepare and mobilize, while NVA troops infiltrate the South via the Ho Chi Minh Trail. On January 31st, over 80,000 communist troops attack hamlets, districts, and cities across South Vietnam, including Saigon and the previously untouched imperial capital of Hue. The traditional capital of Vietnam and a symbol of that country's rich cultural heritage, Hue is overrun by this Tet offensive. Viet Cong and NVA troops pour through the streets, arresting Catholics, scholars, and other enemies of the revolution who do not flee. By the 1st of February, the entire city, including the venerated Palace of Peace, is firmly in communist hands. Only the American MAC-V compound to the south of the Perfume River and the ARVN 1st Division headquarters to the north of the Citadel managed to hold out against the fierce NVA attacks. In January 1968, the North Vietnamese begin another major attack on the strategically crucial American combat base at Khe Sanh. As the Tet Offensive gets underway, these attacks intensify, and soon Khe Sanh is under siege. The NVA use rockets, artillery, and mortars to pound Khe Sanh with explosions, hitting the base's fuel and ammo dump, and preventing all but the bravest of pilots from landing supplies at Khe Sanh's airstrip. Under cover of darkness, NVA sappers dig trenches and parallels to close their grip on the combat base. For 4 long months, the 5,000 defenders of Khe Sanh hold out against some 40,000 communist troops.
There's a base! Come on, let's go! Hang in there, Jamie. We'll get you patched up in no time. Let's get out of here.
Hoss and I caught our Freedom Bird out of Khe Sanh 2 days later. The North Vietnamese took a pounding that last night on the perimeter, and our flight was uneventful. Jamie and the rest of the guys had to stay on for a few more weeks. My brother spent most of his time in a medical bunker healing up. Westmoreland was supposed to arrive and pin some medals on the guys, but he was a no-show. Greaser and Smooth humped those hills for 2 more weeks. Like a lot of short-timers, they had visions of dying 1,000 different ways every day. Eventually, the rest of the guys got back to the world in one piece, but we were all changed. We had been forced to become adults in that little country in Southeast Asia that most people couldn't even find on a map. A lot of civilians don't understand what happened in the war. They don't want to understand, but soldiers understand. And even though I don't see the guys as much as I'd like to, I love them all like brothers. I know that no matter how much time and distance comes between us, these guys will always be there for me.
Mankind, dead kings, many things I can't define. Occasions, past writings, clutter your mind. In the sense of compliments, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. In the sense of compliments, meaningless nouns. Turn on, tune in, turn your eyes around. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, yeah. Look at yourself, look at yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. To divide the cockeyed world in two, throwing your pride to one side is the least you can do. Beatniks and politics, nothing is new. A yardstick for lunatics, one point of view. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. Good sense, innocence, cripple mankind. Dead kings and many things I can define. Occasions pass, sweatings clutter your mind. In the sense of compliments, the color of time. Who cares what games we choose? Little to win, but nothing to lose. Incense, peppermint, incense, peppermint. Think of all the worries people seem to find, and how they're in a hurry to complicate their minds by chasing after money and dreams that can't come true. I'm glad that we are different, we've better things to do. May others plan their future, I'm busy loving you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, live for today. Today. And don't worry about tomorrow. Hey. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, live for today. For today. We're never meant to worry the way that people do. And I don't mean to hurry, as long as I'm with you. We'll take it nice and easy and use my simple plan. You'll be my loving woman, I'll be your loving man. We'll take the most from living, have pleasure while we can. 2, 3, 4. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, live for today. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, live for today. And don't worry about tomorrow. Hey. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, live for today. Inside of me, I got to feel you deep inside of me. Baby, please come close to me. I got to have your love, please. Please, please, please. Give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love. Baby, give me some love. Give me some love. Got to have all your loving. Give me some love. I need all your loving. Give me some love. That I need all your loving. Sha la 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 la, live for today. Sha la 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 la, live for today. And don't worry about tomorrow. Hey. Sha la 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 la, live for today. Sha la la la.
I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you, and do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. One more thing I just wanna say right here. I'm gonna wait till the stars come out and see that twinkle in your eyes. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love begins to shine. You're the only girl I know that really love me so in the midnight hour. Oh yeah, in the midnight hour. Yeah. All right, play it for me one time now. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait when the midnight hour. That's when my love begins to shine. Just you and I. Oh, baby, just you and I. Nobody around, baby, just you and I. All right. You know what? I'm gonna hold you in my arms, just you and I. Oh yeah, in the midnight hour. Oh baby, in the midnight hour.
Get you hip now, but I can dig the new breathing. He ain't no drag. He's got a brand new bag. But Papa, you're doing the jack. Papa, you're doing the jack. You're doing the twist, just like this. You're doing the fight every day and every night. The thing like the boomerang. Hey, come on. Hey, hey, come on. Hey, said you uptight, you're out of sight. Come on, see what you know. Come on, see what you know.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pule, pule! Watch it now, watch it! Here come! Watch it now, he get you! Mighty told Hattie about a thing woolly. Watch it now, watch it, watch it, watch it. Hey! Hey! Drive, drive, drive. Matador had it. That's the thing to do. Get you someone really woolly wool with you. Woolly, woolly. Woolly, woolly. Woolly, woolly.